Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Sarah, also known as Laugh Love Langella. And in today's video, we are going to continue the talks of early fall decorating. We're going to be heading to the At Home store and I'm going to be sharing with you guys what they have out for fall 2023. So without wasting any more time, let's head to At Home. So as soon as you walk into At Home, they had a ton of different outdoor yard stake options. I loved this orange pumpkin, and they had a ton of different smaller ones too, like this corn and pumpkin. But I was so impressed by this huge wall filled with faux florals. They had so many different options, so whether you prefer to decorate in a neutral style or go the more traditional route, they had plenty of options for you. They also had a bunch of different wreath options. I really loved these wreath hangers actually. They had one with a maple leaf as well as a pumpkin, which is just a fun touch for the season. These stems kind of remind me of the ones I love from 8 Floral. I will say that they're not as dense, so depending on what type of look you're going for, these might be able to work for you. These little pumpkin candles are such a fun touch for the fall season, and they come in a bunch of different colors and obviously scents to choose from. This throw blanket was such a beautiful color and was so incredibly soft and affordable. So if this would work into your color scheme, this is a great option. And these maple leaf stems I thought were so stunning. They remind me of some designer ones I've seen around, and I picked up a few of these myself. These wooden pumpkins I loved. They came in 2 different sizes and reminded me of some that I got from Target a couple years ago. And you could easily put a stain on top of these if you would like to darken it to better integrate it into your space. They also had a bunch of different colored bowl filler options, faux pumpkins, some smaller arrangements to choose from, and this silver pumpkin platter I thought was such a great find. It's only $19.99, which is a great price, and they have some matching salt and pepper shakers and napkin rings. Okay, so now we are back, friends. That store can get so overwhelming so fast. It is absolutely huge. I do appreciate that the seasonal items are always kind of tucked away in a corner on the front, but I will say while I was walking throughout the entire store, because it's not one of those that I frequent, it's kind of a drive for me. So I generally go maybe once a quarter, so that way I can like see the new seasonal stuff. But they had everything kind of tucked in a corner and then random items spread in other sections, which was kind of confusing to me. But again, it's just so big. There's so much to choose from. The prices are quite reasonable, I will say, for the majority of the items. I really loved that pumpkin platter. I thought that was such a fun item. I ultimately did not pick it up because I can only picture myself using it for Thanksgiving and then it's getting shoved into a cabinet. So it was really reasonable. It was $19.99. So if you are somebody that hosts quite frequently and are always looking for a new fun seasonal platter. That is a great option for you. They also had the salt and pepper shakers as well as the napkin rings, which I believe were $12.99 each. So again, not that bad. If you are a first time member, you can sign up and get 10% off your first order. You do have to do it before you go in, so that way you get the email, just FYI. But I thought that the pumpkin platter was so cute. But what I did actually end up picking up, I have recently shared this in my last video in my early fall entryway styling. I picked up these beautiful Japanese maple stems. These retailed $7.99 each. I picked up 4 of them. Kind of wish I got 5, but it's not that bad. If I happen to be in the area, I will pick up a 5th one. But I thought that these were so fun. I did appreciate that the front and the backs of the leaves look cohesive. I feel like with faux florals, sometimes the backs just are so clearly that like whitewashed look of what the front is, and it just looks a little funny, especially when all the leaves are in different directions. So I thought that this is a really great transitional stem for early fall decorating. I'll put some clips here of how I styled it in my last video. I'll have that video linked down below too if you would like to check it out. They did also have a darker red version with a smaller leaf. Those retailed $9.99. They kind of reminded me of the purple stems that I have from Afloral that I love, but I will say that they were very sparse and they were a little bit difficult to give them a more dense look without needing to get a lot of them. And so if you're already spending $10 a stem and then you just have to keep getting more and more and more, I'd rather just go for the Afloral one that is super full and lush looking from the get-go. Just my 2 cents. But they had so many great options. So if you are a traditional color decorator for fall, if you like more neutrals, they had a ton of different options. So if you have an at-home store near you, it's definitely worth a look. The wooden pumpkins reminded me of ones I got from Target a couple years ago that are super fun, and I like how they came in 2 different sizes. They have that little leather tie on it, but that's something that you could easily take off if you don't prefer the look of that. So that is going to wrap up today's video, friends. I sure hope that you enjoyed. Again, definitely be sure to check out my early fall entryway styling video. I will have that linked in the video description. As always, thank you guys for hanging out with me here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.